Hey, what up, KX crew? Today we're going to talk about this cringy commercial that Planet Fitness put out. And every single time I see it, I want to die inside. And I thought, hey, maybe I should make a video on this because why not? If I have to deal with this ad, so do you.
I've made a lot of friends working out here at Planet Fitness. Let me introduce you to the SAS Squad.
So I was a little bit confused for a while why it was the Sasquatch, why on earth it was a Sasquatch, and I still didn't know until I was trying to find this ad to download, and I watched a different ad where they explain that he's a Sasquatch because he feels out of place everywhere in his life except for Planet Fitness where he feels at home. But for the average person who didn't do any lore research, this is gonna make no sense when a Sasquatch just pops up on the screen and he's like, "Let me introduce you to my crew." It's like, hold up, can we go back to the Sasquatch thing first?
The kilometer collector. What's she running from? Or who?
The kilometer collector. What's she running from? Alright, which is it? Because if she's running from something or someone, that doesn't really have anything to do with her collecting kilometers. So which is it? Is she on the run or is she collecting kilometers? Also, this image perfectly displays how I feel after watching every one of their jokes.
That's a spotter. Safety first, gains also first.
This one really surprises me that they got this one so badly wrong because his name is the spotter and his job is to spot, but he's spotting her incorrectly. On a dumbbell press, you have to spot them at the wrists, not the elbows. That's kind of like spotting 101 because especially with how common the chest press is, because like if she starts to fail her lift and you start pushing on her elbows, the weights are just still suspended up in the air, being supported by nothing, and they could just flail off to the side.
The stretcher. Don't try this at home.
The stretcher immediately goes into a super complex yoga pose. I guess like you can argue that yoga is stretching, but like why not just give her the yoga label? Why do you have to call her the stretcher? Also, it's followed up by him saying, "Don't try this at home." What, don't try stretching at home? Stretching, the thing that everybody should be doing? Should they be doing that at home? Should they not be doing that at home? Also, if you want to stretch, do you have to do super complicated poses like this? It's just like a really weird message they're sending.
The Kettlebell Queen. Yeah, I think she's got the swing of it.
Compared to the others, this one isn't as bad. It's just it just feels lazy. They called her the Kettlebell Queen. That's just it. Also, it's kind of weird that like with all the equipment in the gym, they're just singling out the kettlebell. Like there's no dumbbell person, there's no barbell person, there's no cable person, but there's a kettlebell person that's in the SAS Squad. I guess the other ones didn't make the cut.
And Sir lifts a lot. He lifts a lot.
Sir lifts a lot. He lifts a lot. I think the writing team really knocked it out of the park on this one. But also why this one is so cringe is because his sole thing is lifting a lot, but he's also in the Smith machine. Now this might be me just being like an elitist or a nitpicker, but like, come on. You think can't be lifting a lot, but you're in the Smith machine. That's basically the training wheels of barbells. I know Planet Fitness is trying to make it an inviting environment, but I don't really understand because they don't want to welcome like those like big heavy lifters at Planet Fitness. It's always been really discouraged and not a part of their culture, but they worked one into their commercial. So it's like, okay, so are people who lift a lot now allowed at Planet Fitness? Is the lunk alarm still a thing? Are they trying to make it look less intimidating by putting him on a Smith machine? I don't know, but the whole thing is just kind of cringe to me.
Get started at Planet Fitness today.
So yeah, that's the commercial. Is it bad? No, I mean it's shot well. It's well lit. The sound is good. Like it checks all the basic boxes for making a nice commercial. It just makes me wonder if there was any fitness professional involved behind the scenes with like the writing or designing of like the characters or their things. Because someone like me was just able to watch this like sitting on the couch and be like, hey, that guy's spotting her wrong, and he's the spotter. Hey, Sir Lifts a Lot is on the Smith machine. It's just a lot of like weird things. So yeah, like I said earlier, every time I watch this commercial, I feel like I die a little bit inside. So I wanted to share. I wanted to share that with you. Klassen out.